Can I be honest with you all for a moment? I don't think this topic is often spoken about too much, but I would like to discuss and um, speak on a topic about how illness affects artists. Um, and I'll speak based on my own personal recent experience. I didn't realize the effect that illness had on a creative like myself. Um, whether it's you're a painter, sculptor, writer, nail artist, fashion designer, interior designer, curator, photographer, all of those on a spectrum of artistry, being an artist. And I recently went through like a wave. It was like a domino effect of different things. And just give me a moment. I want to be vulnerable. I feel like I've kind of went MIA, and I did. Excuse me, I did. So, the human part of me just wanted to share this because I feel like it's an opening. It's freedom. It is probably going to help someone else. I call it a testimony, my personal testimony. I'd say all of this started back in September. I fell into a depression. I fell into a deep depression. So I'd say early to mid-September, and that lasted until about, I want to say late October. And then as I was pulling myself out and reaching for my community, who are amazing group of people, for a little bit of time I was able to breathe and come out of that. But shortly after, I'd say around early to mid-November, I began to have symptoms of illness like never before. I'm 33 now, so this all happened at the age of 32. And I'm just like, what is it? What is this? So, I had then gone to the urgent cares and quick cares 2 to 3 times. And my mom was just like, you need to go to the emergency room. So me trying to just tough it out, take these medications they're giving me, and nothing seeming to work. It works for maybe 5 minutes, and then I'm just back into this sick feeling. And after 32 years, I had not ever been to any emergency room for anything serious. So December 28th, that's when it was the final say-so of what it was. And it was weeks of not wanting to eat, sluggish, tired, just weak, pushing myself beyond what energy allowed. And I just remember having to ask for help, rely on others, and that wasn't my way of doing things. So I do feel like, in a sense, God said, okay, you run, I'm gonna give you a reason to sit. I'm gonna open a door for you to take a seat for a moment and be a human, and be okay with asking for help and being vulnerable. Long story short, it has been about 2 to 3 months post recovery And it really, really done me a number. I feel like it took everything out of me, not realizing how much it would put a damper on my ability to want to create. I remember on my birthday, all I wanted was to just paint on my canvas. And when I painted, I realized I didn't have a vision. I just splattered paint on the canvas and I threw it away. But I missed doing nails. I missed being able to express my creativity through my fashion and just everything. I went through some changes physically. I didn't lose hope, and I thank God I didn't lose my life. That is my testimony. I'm still here. And so now I'm slowly coming back into motivation, and it has been a journey, but I want to say this to anyone who's ever faced a serious illness, that to give yourself grace. You have to give yourself time. Don't try to rush. Take care of yourself. Love on yourself. Get around positive people. Seek new energy. You may lose some people along the way. I did for sure. Not life losing, but I lost some meaningful connections because when I got depressed, I decided to change contact information, and it was like shortly after that, the illness, and I didn't have the physical energy to reach out. And like I look at some of my nail art now from past and previous projects, and I miss it, but I'm slowly coming back to it, and I still enjoy seeing others in their element, and it's still beautiful knowing that I have it inside of me. I've learned to give myself grace and not try to force my physical healing and recovery based on societal standards. Well, you should have bounced back, or blah blah blah. I went through something traumatic, okay? And also, what I was diagnosed with was double pneumonia, something I never saw coming. And it just threw me off my creative rocker. But the most beautiful part of it all is that I'm breathing, I'm here, I'm able to talk, walk, I'm able to still create. And I missed it. I really missed it, and it hurt me. I think this is the most human and vulnerable I've been to the public, to the internet, in a very, very long time. But I just wanted to share that with you all and let you know that you still have purpose. And if you go through something mentally, physically, spiritually, even I was spiritually attacked. But I'm glad that I had prayer warriors. I'm glad that God gave me the strength to be able to talk to Him and just give me back strength where I felt weak and broken. So, okay, story time is over. So, thank you for listening. I love you guys. I will be back with my creative juices later.